Hi guys, Mr. P here, and I thought we'd have a little chat about Sports Day. Yeah, it's that time of year again. You might have already had your Sports Day, it might be coming up very soon, but I can guarantee you'll relate to some of this. Sports Day, when the PE coordinator finally gets their time to shine. You've not had a staff meeting about PE for 4 years, but when it comes to Sports Day, this is where the PE coordinator proves their worth. But you've got two types of PE coordinators. You may have the drill sergeant, the one who is running things like it's a military operation. The other type of PE coordinator, at the other end of the scale, they are so laid back, everyone else is fretting. Just asking the questions. So, how's today going to run? Yeah, they'll run, it's fine, yeah, they'll do it. Now, the date you actually pencil in for Sports Day, no chance. It will definitely rain on that day. So it's always the reserve day that you end up doing the Sports Day on. And even on the reserve day, it either looks like it's about to lash it down or it's the hottest day of the year. So the PE coordinator's been onto the local council since Christmas to try and get the track marked out. Never done properly. Yeah, I said 100-metre track, not 100 centimetres. Then you've got to organise what sort of races you're going to be doing. Right guys, so I've got the health and safety form back. So we've got these races happening, okay? So we've got the relays, we're alright doing that. We've got some sprints, yeah. No, sack race, out, far too dangerous. What's that? 3-legged race? You having a laugh? No chance. Skipping race. Can you imagine the amount of accidents we'll have? No way. Yeah, we can fit egg and spoon on. We'll do some sort of obstacle, yeah. Wheelbarrow? Are you kidding? So that leaves teachers coming up with some of the most random concoctions of races ever made. Right guys, this is what we're going to do at the first race, okay? You are going to hop to the first cone. And I want you to balance a beanbag on your head. And at the same time, push a plastic hockey ball with a plastic hockey stick there in metre-long grass. That hasn't been cut because the council never seemed to turn up. Then at the cone, you're going to put a hoop through yourself. There's a welly there. I want you to throw that welly as far as you can. Then when you get to the next cone, this is what I want to see. I want to see 20 high knees, 20 burpees, and 20 press-ups. Why? Because high intensity interval training is the way forward, children. I've been doing it for a while now, trying to get my summer body on. Tell you what, it's working wonders. Then it's time to get the equipment out, and that is an absolute nightmare. You only tidied up the PE cupboard last week, but it's like a bomb site. So you take your PE helpers in, you're not willing to risk your life. So in you go, guys. Can you find me the batons, please? Hey, don't worry about it, there's 29 of you, there's only one of me. You go and find the batons. Mr. P, there's no batons. You're joking me. We only bought some the other week with our £10 PE budget. Well, I'll tell you what, can you find any of those rings? Do you mean quoits, Mr. P? I beg your pardon, what's your language? So on the day of Sports Day, all the kids rock up in their house colours. Yeah, they want to win it for their team. And little do they know, the final result's always more rigged than a FIFA World Cup. And then you open the gates for the parents. First race of the day, parents dash for the best seats at the finish line. Always an interesting one. And you're always going to get those parents that are treating this Sports Day like it's an Olympic final. They come all prepared, face painted, vuvuzelas. They've got the drums ready doing Mexican waves and everything. Yeah, I have to admit, my mum's pretty bad at this. Here's an example of my mum at my kids' Sports Day the other week. Can't take her anywhere. There'll be one teacher with a medical bag ready, or the medical pouch, you know, because there'll always be that child who nearly fatally wounds himself in a race, and you're trying to fix them up with plasters or those ice bags. They never cease to amaze me. Just that one squeeze, that burst and instant coldness. This is the future. And if all else fails, a wet paper towel. You'll always hear one teacher comment, tell you what, he's as fast as Usain Bolt, that lad. Stickers are worth more than the weight in gold. Inevitably, you're always going to get that child who runs the wrong way. Or no matter how many practices you do, how much you tell the child, they will always forget the race that they're in. Hey, isn't it your race now? No, I don't think so. Liam, it's your race! Oh! And that child ends up joining in halfway through. Whoever ends up winning the egg and spoon race will always cheat. Either hold it elaborately with the other hand, or when it does drop, manage to kick it 50 metres. But we all know the true meaning of Sports Day. The parents' race. Now you're always going to get parents who've been down at the gym training for months. They're the ones who turn up in a full night tracksuit. And it always makes me laugh when you announce the parents' race. There's that minute where everyone just looks around and just waits for the first person to make a move. Then the floodgates open. You'll have the mum who decides to run in the maxi dress but hasn't got the correct undergarments, if you know what I mean, to be doing a sprint. Then everyone's panicking, hoping they're not going to see something they shouldn't be seeing on a school playing field. You'll have the dad who thinks it's a good idea to do a sprint in his flip-flops. They're the ones who inevitably either fall, hurt, maim themselves. And there'll always be someone who pulls a muscle. But despite all of it, you wouldn't change it for the world, because it's one of those days that make teaching the best job in the world. And after it all, it could be worse. You could be at a school that does a non-competitive sports day.